Good Wednesday afternoon, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back to Southwest Arkansas weather here as of October the 9th at about 3:48 p.m. A little bit different pace of a video. Not much else to talk about here locally. Temperatures at this current time are in the lower 80s, lower to mid 80s across the area, reaching 84 and 85 already in Texarkana, but pretty much that's the story for most part of the area. Taking a look at satellite, and we continue to see if we put this on the general U.S. area, not much. Satellite showing up clear conditions, and that trend's gonna continue. Now, real quickly here, before we take a look at the Arkansas Forestry Department's website and give you an update on burn bans and stuff of that nature, I do want to show you what is ongoing in the Gulf currently. Down here, Hurricane Milton is nearing landfall later today. And as we can see here on satellite, it is continuing to move in towards the Florida area, which portions of Florida is currently seeing this system right now. Taking a look at radar, we can see down here on Tampa Bay's radar between a mixture of, well, here is the eye wall. This is going to make landfall a lot sooner than what it was forecasted to by late tonight. But as you can see, here is the eye wall of Hurricane Milton. It is supposed to make landfall, I think, as a Category 4 hurricane, and we'll take a look at that here in just a moment. But something else that's been going on, you have flash flood warnings, hurricane warnings, all of that. You also have tornado warnings that have been ongoing along these outer bands of this storm. Earlier, there was at least 53 tornado warnings that had already been issued today from Hurricane Milton across the Florida area. If you remember, this kind of reminds us a lot of what what Beryl did earlier this year in southwest Arkansas, northwest Louisiana, that general area. You had a lot of tornado warnings with this. So, these hurricanes, they can produce flash flooding, just damaging wind gusts in general, storm surge, and even tornadoes with that friction from these storms coming on shore with the land. You do sometimes have that potential for tornadoes. So taking a look at this, let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center. It is still forecasted to make landfall later today as a Category 4 hurricane, I think. Let me see here. Yeah, it is expected, it is likely to be a Category 3 or 4 strength at landfall. A slow decay in winds is expected after landfall, but Milton is anticipated to move off the east coast of Florida on Thursday, still as a hurricane. So it's going to cross Florida as a hurricane and go into the Atlantic. There's a few other areas that we're watching that's overall low chance, but this has our main focus right now with that hurricane. So that's just a little overview of what's ongoing there with that in the Gulf. Once again, just continuing to just remember those people in Florida as this makes landfall, and there could still be some storm surge with this as well, and all of that there as well. But here locally, temperatures, this isn't going to affect our weather at all. Temperatures are going to continue to dry. It's going to continue to be dry and sunny. And with that brings from the Arkansas Forestry Division, the wildfire danger and burn bans as of 12:48 p.m. today. As you can see, these orange color county areas here, pretty much all of western Arkansas and southwestern Arkansas is in that high moderate risk, or a high risk for the potential of wildfire danger. That yellow colored area is a moderate, and those dashed or checkerboard red colored areas are counties that are under a burn ban. The only counties in our coverage area that are not under a burn ban is Grant, Nevada, Little River, and Calhoun counties at the time of recording this. At the time of 12:48 is the last time this was updated, so those could still continue to change, but definitely dry conditions, and it's going to continue to dry out. Once again, expecting temperatures the rest of this week. I know we don't have a 6-day graphic currently, but I will just briefly say for the next 6 days, temperatures are going to continue to increase into the 80s, lower to mid 80s throughout Thursday and Sunday, or throughout Thursday and Friday, increasing to the upper 80s on Saturday and Sunday. Maybe even a few lower 90s will be possible. Overnight lows will generally range from the mid to upper 40s into the lower 50s, throughout this time frame. Now, we do have a strong cold front coming through on overnight Sunday night into Monday, and temperatures will get down into the mid lower 70 range and overnight lows potentially down into the lower 40s. And then on Tuesday, we may struggle to get out of the 60s for highs with sunny and clear skies. That's not going to bring us any rain chances. Now, Friday, I do think an increase in cloud cover will be possible. We have a system off to our west, but I don't think we'll get any rainfall out of it at this time. That could still change, but right now it looks like it's going to remain dry for the time frame here and continue to do that. Now, tomorrow morning we will have an update on the drought outlook. That'll come out tomorrow morning, and we'll update you on that. I expect conditions to continue to worsen for droughts, just because it's going to be dry. We're not expecting a whole lot in terms of rainfall. Maybe there's some signs in the later half of October, or really the beginning of November. Could we potentially see some rain chances? We'll see. There's some signs, but, as we get closer, we'll see. We'll get a better idea with that. Now, as always, I do want to say a big thanks to Palmer's Roofing, J&S Auto Supply, Terry's Place, Fort Smith Therapy, and Tan Energy and Nutrition for all they do to help us get this information to you guys. And as always, have a good rest of your Wednesday. See you guys back here tomorrow morning for another morning outlook for your Thursday. And as always, make sure to check us out over on Facebook and Instagram. Follow us over there, and make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube page. Like and comment where you're watching, or like the video and comment where you're watching from if you made it to the end of this video. And as always, have a good rest of your Wednesday, and thank you guys very much for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather.